Hey everybody, and welcome to a Tatter-a-fact here at the Girlz Inc. studio in Las Vegas. And today I'm super stoked. I have another local artist, teacher, mentor, speaker, you name it. She does it. And I'm super excited to have you here. Welcome, Brittany Wagner.
Woo!
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. This is great.
I think most people know you by Ink by Britt.
Yes, people will walk into my studio and call me Ink by Britt. It's not even Britt or Brittany anymore. It's Ink by Britt.
Hi, Ink by Britt.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes.
Ink by Britt. I'm here for my 1 o'clock. That's so funny. That's so funny. Do you prefer Brittany or Britt?
I never went by Britt until I moved to Vegas.
Really?
And now I prefer Britt.
So what was it about Vegas?
I don't know. I think just because I shortened it to Ink by Britt, just really for like Instagram purposes, social media purposes. But it stuck, and I thought that's kind of cute. So now it's Britt.
That's awesome. So you and I met. So you've been in. So first, let's backtrack a little bit. You've been in Vegas how long?
Almost 8 years.
Almost 8 years, and you came from Reno.
Yep.
You were up in Reno doing PMU up there for how many years?
10.
So you were
almost 11.
So you were almost 11 years doing PMU up in Reno.
Yep.
Yeah. What's the nickname for that city? There's a cute little nickname for that city. I can't. Oh man.
The smallest little city.
Maybe is that it? The smallest little city.
Biggest little city.
The biggest little something like that. Yeah. I've been there once.
Yeah.
Once.
It's great. You need to go to Lake Tahoe. You need to take Kat to
Lake Tahoe. I've been there
Yes,
once.
that place is fabulous.
But it was so many years ago. But no, I remember being like magical. I remember like getting like really emotional because it was so pretty. Like sometimes being in nature, I can get emotional.
Yes. People travel the world to get there because it is that fantastic.
Yeah. Like when the world gets crazy, and gets insane. When you go into nature, I quad. So we get to go to the Paiute trails and we really get into nature. I mean, deep into nature. And I think it reminds you how beautiful the world really is and how precious it is and how lucky we are like to be here,
Absolutely.
So
It makes you slow down.
It makes you slow down. It's really healing. It's really good for me to get out into nature. Probably you too, because of the pace of our career and our work schedules. So if you were doing PMU in Reno for almost 11, you've been in Vegas 8, so almost 19 years you've been doing PMU. That's correct?
Yep.
Wow. So I'm 22 years this year. So
great.
we're right there with each other.
Yep.
Wow. So what made you come to Vegas?
My husband's job brought us here.
Your husband's job. Yeah.
So that's why we came to Vegas. And I wanted to take a little break from permanent makeup when we moved, but I had people already reaching out.
Wow.
And so I thought, okay, I guess I'll go work a half day a week. I was working a half day on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And within 6 months, I was full time and people were asking me to train. Like things changed immediately.
So you were meant to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This place has been so great to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Vegas is great.
I feel the same way. I love it. I think you either like or dislike Vegas. I don't think there's that in between.
I agree.
Do you agree? Right?
Yeah.
And I came here from Maine, so it was a real culture shock.
Oh,
but
yeah. I was born in New Hampshire.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yep.
So we met in Scottsdale, the Scottsdale conference a couple weeks ago. It was the first time you and I ever met.
Yes.
I know.
It was so great.
It was really
Long
great.
overdue.
Long overdue. I get a little, this is something some people may not know about me, but I am super friendly and I'm outgoing and I'm warm and I love meeting people, but I do get nervous meeting local artists, especially if they're local artists that have really built something, beautiful, big, and they've got, I get nervous. Yeah. I don't know why, but I get a little nervous. Yeah. I guess maybe because you never know how they're going to, I've been met before with, the other person feeling, maybe there's a competition thing. I've met people before where maybe I felt there was a little, they were a little guarded. And I never go, so maybe that jaded me a little bit. Maybe that's what makes me a little, not jaded, but I think maybe that's what makes me a little bit nervous.
I can understand that. For
sure.
Yeah.
But when you and I, so they held a speaker dinner and you and I happened to be sitting, we sat down next to each other, not knowing each other.
Yep.
And introduce ourselves, and that was it.
Yep, we hit it off immediately.
You stopped talking to Jake. He got the back.
No, I was like,
Jake Randolph was there, and you were like, see ya, bye, Jake.
Yeah. Hey, Taryn.
I know, I love that. I love that. Yeah. And then we just sat there and like yacked.
Yes. Yeah, the night was not long enough.
No, it wasn't. Yeah. And I remember going up to the hotel room and telling Kat, Rosie was there. Yes. She was sitting at the other end, so I didn't get to. It was almost like I had to scream to her to like have a conversation. But me and Kat went up to the room and was like, okay, they're different.
Yes.
They're cool.
We said the same thing. We had the same combo.
Yeah. I wanted to keep talking to you.
Yep.
I wanted to keep talking to you. So I love it when that happens. And when that happens, I make it a point to reach out, and develop, see if a relationship can develop, right? Because I think relationships in PMU are rare, especially really good ones.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I crave them. I don't know about you, but I do crave them.
Yes, I feel like our job is so unique.
Yeah,
it's important.
Yeah,
to have relationships within permanent makeup world.
Yeah, because I don't think anybody else outside of PMU can really understand, like, what you do, like what we really do in a day, and the responsibility that we take on.
And we take it so serious and so personal.
Super.
So you have to have that camaraderie.
Yeah. And it's hard to find, I think.
Yep.
Lots of acquaintances, lots of colleagues, but like a real true meaningful relationship that can develop into friendship, that's, that's rare. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't feel like I had any permanent makeup friends in the industry till just a few years ago. Really? And it was very lonely.
Yeah, it can be super lonely. I have a few too. I really do. Like Mary Richardson's a really good friend of mine. I'm lucky I have a few too. So, yeah. So maybe this is the start of like a really like a good friendship. So I'm really excited.
Did we just become best friends?
I don't know. Did we just do that on the pod? It's so corny. We're so corny. I know, but yeah, I love it. So thank you for coming down here today. Were you nervous?
Yeah, a little bit.
You're a little nervous,
but not. I was more excited than nervous.
Yeah,
but there's always a little twinge of like, nervousness, right?
Yeah,
but definitely more excited. I'm excited because I feel like you and I hit it off.
Yeah.
So I was excited to see you again, really.
Yeah, me too.
And see your place. I didn't realize how great your studio was.
Oh, thank you.
It's ginormous.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You'll have to have me up to your studio.
Yeah,
for sure.
That.
Have me over for dinner.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. I love that. Are you a good cook?
I'm okay.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I'm the best, but I'm not bad at all.
What's your best dish that you make?
I'm really good at just like grilling steaks.
A ribeye. Okay, mm-hmm. I think me and Rosie talked about this. Yeah,
Rosie and I are steak connoisseurs.
Yeah, I am too. Me and Kat are too.
Yes.
Yeah,
so.
I try not to eat too much, to be healthy, and limit like my monthly steak intake. But no, I love a good ribeye.
Yeah. That's what I'd love to do after a training, actually.
Yeah, go have a ribeye.
Yep, go to a steakhouse. That's like my thing.
And then what's your cocktail of choice?
Ooh,
like with the ribeye.
Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Most people kind of like red wine, but I'm like a martini.
Yeah,
like a good vodka cold martini.
Right.
Yeah. I film them, put them on my stories all the time.
Yeah, people love it.
I love it.